What if I told you? The worst year in human history wasn't during a world war or a deadly pandemic, but long before modern civilization even began? A year so dark, so catastrophic, that entire societies collapsed, crops failed across continents, and the sun, quite literally, disappeared from the sky. This is the story of 536 AD, the year historians call the beginning of the Darkest Age. To most people, the 6th century seems distant, irrelevant, ancient even. But in 536, something happened that plunged the world into chaos. Eyewitnesses from the time wrote of a mysterious fog that blanketed Europe and parts of Asia for 18 months. The sun, they said, gave no light, casting the world into twilight even at noon. Imagine living in a time when the sky refuses to shine. For over a year. So what caused this nightmare? Modern science points to a massive volcanic eruption, possibly in Iceland, so powerful that it ejected ash and sulfur into the stratosphere, blocking sunlight worldwide. But it didn't end there. This volcanic winter triggered climate collapse. Global temperatures plummeted. Crops failed. Famine spread from Ireland to China. And to make things even worse, just a few years later, the plague of Justinian arrived, killing tens of millions. Empires stumbled. The Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium, weakened. Trade networks broke down. In some regions, written records simply vanish. In Scandinavia, archaeological evidence shows mass abandonment of settlements. In China, official documents describe famine, cannibalism, and mass migration. And in the Americas, societies like the Moche of Peru also show signs of collapse, suggesting this was a truly global catastrophe. Now picture yourself living in that world. You wake up each day to a dim, gray sky. Your fields don't grow. Your animals die. Disease spreads and no one knows why. There are no scientists, no internet, no global news. Just fear. And silence. People thought it was the end of the world. And for many, it was. Today, we can analyze ice cores from glaciers in Greenland and Antarctica. They show traces of volcanic loss and sulfur, dating precisely to 536. Later cores reveal another eruption in 540, compounding the disaster. Together, these events triggered what some scientists call the coldest decade in 2,000 years. Some historians argue that this chain of events delayed human progress by centuries, plunging Europe deeper into the so-called Dark Ages. So why isn't 536 taught in every school? Maybe because it doesn't fit our usual narratives. There's no famous battle, no legendary king. Just silence, darkness, and decay. But sometimes, the most important stories are the quietest ones, the ones that remind us how fragile civilization really is. The year 536 didn't just change history, it erased it in places. It's a haunting reminder that climate, disease, and disaster have shaped humanity just as much as war or politics. And it makes you wonder, if it happened once, could it happen again? What do you think? Was 536 truly the worst year to be alive? Or are we overlooking something even darker in human history? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoy these forgotten moments from our past, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that textbooks leave